Whispers of Night, Chapter 14, The Last Night. The Black Sea erupted beneath Kale's feet. Shadow and silver fire collided violently around him as he descended from the shattered sky like a falling star. No, like a weapon finally unleashed. Lira could barely breathe. The wings spreading behind him were not feathers. They were living darkness. Moving, shifting, whispering. Silver light burned beneath the cracks in his skin as though something ancient struggled to stay contained inside him. And his eyes. Those familiar silver eyes now carried something terrifyingly inhuman. The trapped souls beneath the sea recoiled from him instantly. Even the throne creature paused. The Hollow King watched silently, almost proudly. Kale stepped between Lira and the darkness without taking his eyes off the king. "Stay behind me." His voice no longer sounded entirely human either. It echoed, layered with something older beneath it. Lyra's heart pounded painfully. "What happened to you?" A pause. Then quietly, "This is what I really am." The throne screamed again. Massive tendrils of shadow burst upward from the sea toward Lira. Kale moved instantly. Silver fire exploded from his hand. The shadows disintegrated before touching her. The entire Black Sea shook from the force. Lira stared at him in shock. The Hollow King slowly circled them across the water. "The throne awakens faster than expected," he murmured. Kale's wings spread wider threateningly. "You will not take her." The Hollow King's expression darkened slightly. "You speak as though you were given a choice." "I made one." Something dangerous flickered across the king's silver eyes then. Not anger. Disappointment. "You were forged from my own soul," the Hollow King said quietly. "And still you betray me for a girl you barely understand." Kale's jaw tightened. "She is not your enemy. She will become one." The sea trembled violently again. Lira suddenly felt pain explode through the silver markings beneath her skin. She cried out and collapsed to her knees. The throne creature beneath the water opened thousands of silver eyes at once. Watching her. Claiming her. Kale immediately turned toward her. Concern shattered the fury on his face. "Lira." The moment he touched her shoulder, visions struck them both. Lira gasped sharply. Kale froze. Suddenly they were no longer standing in the Black Sea. They stood inside another memory. A palace drowned in silver flames. Bodies covered the floor. The first queen stood before the throne crying while dark shadows consumed her veins. And beside her, the Hollow King begged her not to sit upon the throne. Lyra's breathing stopped. The king looked younger then. Human. Desperate. "Please," he whispered to the queen. "If you touch it now, it will bind itself to your soul forever." But the queen was crying too hard to listen. "The realm is dying." "So let it die," he shouted. The pain in his voice shook the memory itself. "You are more important than this kingdom." But the queen turned anyway. And sat upon the throne. The world screamed. Darkness exploded outward. The memory shattered instantly. Lira stumbled backward into the Black Sea again, breathing hard. Kale caught her before she fell. His face looked horrified. Because now he remembered too. The Hollow King closed his eyes briefly, as though the memory itself wounded him. "You see now," he said softly. "The throne does not save rulers." The Black Sea around them began rising higher. Storm winds screamed across the darkness. The fractured moon above split further apart. Lira looked at the Hollow King differently now. Not as a monster, but as someone broken beyond repair. "You loved her," she whispered. The Hollow King opened his eyes again. And for one terrible moment, Lira saw how lonely immortality truly was. Yes. The single word nearly broke the world around them. Kale slowly stepped in front of Lira again. Protective. Steady. Even now. "So this is your plan?" he asked coldly. "Scare her away from the throne while the realm collapses?" The Hollow King's expression hardened. "You think I fear collapse?" The shadows beneath the sea began rising faster now. Thousands of lost souls clawing upward through the black water. "I fear repetition." The throne creature suddenly surfaced fully behind him. Enormous. Endless. A living mass of eyes, mouths, and shadow wrapped around a core of silver light. Lyra's mind struggled to comprehend it. The creature spoke with 1,000 voices at once. The queen returns. The sea exploded upward. Kale pulled Lira against him instantly as shadow waves crashed toward them. His wings wrapped around her protectively. The impact shook the entire realm of Hollow. Then, the throne creature focused all its silver eyes directly onto Kale. And the voices whispered, "Defective knight." Kale's expression darkened. The creature continued, "Execute your purpose." Silence fell. Lyra slowly looked up at him, fear creeping into her chest again. Because for one terrible second, Kale did not move, did not breathe, as if something inside him had awakened. An old command. A forgotten chain. The silver fire beneath his skin began spreading violently. His eyes lost focus. And the Hollow King whispered quietly, "It is beginning."